Here to the Government of Assam Education Department, Dr. Ronuj Pegu, respected Professor Nageshwar Rao, Vice Chancellor of IGNO, Professor R.P. Das, Vice Chancellor of Krishnakanta Hondigo State Open University, respected Sri Vishwarunjan Saman, Additional Chief Secretary to the Government of Assam, and Sri Rukma Gohai, Chairman of Assam Higher Secondary Education Council, and also sitting in front of me, respected VCs, deans of our universities, and also respected representative from University Grant Commission, UGC. First of all, I thank Professor Nageshwar Rao, Vice Chancellor of IGNO, for coming here to attend this discussion on open and distance learning. Yes, it was initiated by us from the Higher Education Department, and there is a definite reason, purpose for holding this discussion. Of course, it has already been mentioned that GER is a concern. But I'd like to mention in the very beginning that GER is not the only concern and not even the primary concern. I repeat, GER, enhancing GER is not our primary concern. Our primary concern is something else. The School Education Department, we recruit 10,000 plus teachers every year. And earlier, a formula, the procedure for selection of candidates was based on the marks obtained by the candidates in their higher secondary examination, graduation, TET examination, and DLED or B.Ed examination. And this continued for a decade. And towards the end of the decade, starting from 2011, we have discovered, and many candidates, they came to us raising objection to this selection process, because we take the average percentage obtained by the candidate in higher secondary, graduation, DLED, B.Ed, and of course state examination. They questioned that we are regular students from institutes like Dibrugarh University or DIET or B.Ed colleges, but there are large number of candidates who have obtained their qualification through ODL. And while we have secured just the required 60% marks, they have come with mark sheet 98%, 99%, 97%, like that, how that is possible. Then also this candidate challenged us. This student had passed higher secondary original physical examination in 30. His percentage was, or secondary, his percentage in a particular subject was, say, 38%. But after 2 years through the ODL examination, he has obtained 90% marks. So this is injustice. They wanted change of the procedures of selection of our teachers. And while examining all the documents, we have found very good reason not to trust these mark sheets, not to trust these institutions giving 95%, 96%.
Honorable Minister Education, Government of Assam, Dr. Ronuj Pegu, Advisor Education, Professor Ganigopal Mohan, Vice Chancellor IGNO, Professor Nageshwar Rao, Additional Chief Secretary Vishwarunjan Saman, Vice Chancellor Krishnakanta Handed Open University, Dasher, respected Vice Chancellors of different universities, deans, respected college principals, and participants. The inaugural session of the day-long conclave on enhancement of GR is coming to an end. On behalf of Department of Higher Education, Krishna Kanta Handicap Open University, and Assam Higher Secondary Education Council, we would like to express our gratitude to Honorable Dr. Ronuj Pegu sir for his kind presence and his speech. We extend our sincere thanks to Dr. Nanigopal Mahanta sir for his illuminative speech, and who is the guiding force of this conclave. I also extend my thanks to Professor Nageswar Rao sir. Sir, we will always remain indebted to you for your valuable suggestion, advice, input, which will help us to reach our goal in the field of enhancing GR. We are extending our sincere thanks to Samal sir for his kind presence and speech, Vice Chancellor KKAs. He has also left no stone unturned to make this program a success one. On behalf of this organizing committee, we extend our sincere thanks. Especially the Vice Chancellor of Kolkata University, Professor Ramesh Chandra Deka. He is providing all sorts of support, help, all accommodations to organize this one-day conclave at Cotton University. Last but not the least, I extend my sincere thanks to all the participants, principals, for taking part in this one-day conclave. Thank you.
As I already told you that we are having good number of government colleges, and their infrastructure can also be used to extend the base of for this ODL institutions. Next, expand the base, double the number of learner support centers. All government colleges will be made LSCs. It's quite possible. Motivate and support the establishment private colleges, because I have seen that the number of private colleges in the state, they are very, very low, and there are willing to people to come forward in this endeavor. That can also be done. Upgrade ICT infrastructure, offer programs in mother tongue. Already there is no need to talk about it. Already I have told you. Then overall access to higher education, incentives to students, earn while you learn. Because in case of NSDC, if you go for their skill programs, they can also provide the apprenticeship also. And through that, the earning is also possible for the learners. Offer course in dual, triple mode in universities, regular, ODL, online. Now lots of options are available. Distance learning facilitators. Still the people, they feel that the distance education, whether this degree is valid or not. In 2020 regulations, for the first time Government of India has come up that all the degrees awarded under ODL and online mode, they will be equivalent to the degrees awarded under conventional mode. Legally for the first time it has come up. So we should not worry about the equivalence or the recognition of these ODL and distance education degrees. Then promote education through NSDC. Next, and this is the last point, last slide. Applied UG based programs, or I told you that NSDC or NCVT both can be used, and they are willing to support the endeavors of the state government also. we may contact them and they are definitely coming forward for all those endeavors. Establish linkage with state boards, open schools. Why I am talking about it? It is not available right at this point of time. The point here is that 40% they pass out at higher secondary level. But we are in a position to give only 70%. At least that gap can be managed once the database of the higher secondary school educations, they can be passed on to the universities, then these students, they can also be directly absorbed. Still this point of time, this area, it has not been touched by many of the states, and therefore most of these learners, the open universities or the learner support centers, they are trying to identify those learners. If this database is directly being coordinated by the Ministry of Education at their own level, then this will be the bigger issues which can be touched upon. Then translation of textbooks in the mother tongue, translation or original textbooks. I have told you 80% in social sciences they are available, 50% in commerce, and even in Odia also it is available, and 30% in science. We have to go for it. Now UGC is also continuously monitoring it, and we all have to come forward with this endeavor. Teaching in mother tongue, I have told you that state channels that can also be used. And in case of Swayam Prabha, I am telling you that its reach is now continuously expanding. What IGNOU has done is that its courses in social sciences, for which this Swayam Prabha channel it is using it, and sociology, political science, history, and the public administration. For all these subjects, we are having the regular classes in the Swayam Prabha channel in mother tongue. All the 14 languages, they have been touched upon it. And by this date, during the last 2 years I am doing it, and this is giving us around 4,000 videos available for the purpose. Even in the state also, one channel is being earmarked for the purpose, we can get very good results.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Indira Gandhi National Open University, Nageshwar Rao sir, it has indeed been a revelation listening to you, sir. What ODL is doing and can do further is not only inspiring but also very, very encouraging. Thank you so much for the detailed description about the history of ODL and the future that is open to us through ODL. Thank you very much, sir. May I now request the Honourable Minister, Education, Government of Assam, Dr. Ronuj Pegu sir, to address the august audience.